Welcome back to Pulse GP for MotoGP fans. Marc Márquez has gone from being 100 points off the championship lead to becoming one of the biggest threats for the 2026 MotoGP crown. After missing 2 races because of surgery and battling severe physical limitations earlier in the season, the Ducati rider has produced a remarkable comeback, winning 3 of the last 4 Grands Prix. Now just 18 points behind Jorge Martín, Márquez is firmly back in the title fight. But despite the growing pressure and the possibility of a record-breaking 10th Premier Class championship, the Spaniard insists he sees things differently from his younger rivals. Before we jump into today's MotoGP news, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest MotoGP updates, breaking news, race analysis, and exclusive stories.
MotoGP news. Fast. Focused. First.
Márquez's championship situation has changed dramatically. What once looked like a lost season has suddenly become a genuine title opportunity. His recent run of victories has erased most of the enormous deficit, while inconsistency from his rivals has brought him back into contention. 5 riders within 24 points. We start from 0. 24 points is quite nothing. The numbers tell the story. A 100-point deficit once seemed almost impossible to overcome. Now, Márquez is only 18 points from the lead. Another championship would put Márquez on an even more exclusive level, potentially moving him ahead of Valentino Rossi's Premier Class tally. Yet the Ducati rider insists the achievement would not fundamentally change his life. His perspective is shaped by everything he has already accomplished and everything he has overcome. My life will not change, one more championship or not. For Márquez, the motivation is no longer about proving that he belongs among the greatest. He already knows he does. The goal now is simply to maximize another opportunity. Márquez believes the championship pressure could actually be heavier on several of his rivals. Marco Bezzecchi, I. Ogura, and Fabio Di Giannantonio are all chasing their first MotoGP Premier Class title. For them, becoming world champion could transform their careers and lives. If you are world champion, it will change your life in the future. My life will not change, one more championship or not. But for them, yes. That difference in perspective could become important during the final stages of the season, when every mistake carries greater consequences. With 3 wins from the last 4 Grands Prix, Márquez is increasingly being labeled the favorite, but rather than embracing or resisting that tag, he simply refuses to let it affect his approach. Honestly speaking, I don't feel the pressure because my ambition is the same. Experience gives Márquez something his younger opponents cannot easily replicate. He has already lived through championship pressure at the highest level. Perhaps the most remarkable part of Márquez's resurgence is how unlikely it appeared only a few months ago. He admits he was effectively out of the championship fight, but his rivals failed to convert their advantage, leaving the door open for the Ducati rider to return. They've given me a second chance. I was completely out. With a 100-point advantage, if the leader had done a half-decent job, I wouldn't have been able to catch him. That honesty says everything about Márquez's current mindset. He knows this comeback was not guaranteed, and he knows he cannot waste the opportunity now. 5 riders are separated by only 24 points, meaning the championship can change dramatically from one weekend to the next. Márquez expects his rivals to attack aggressively, particularly those chasing their first title, and he knows Ducati must remain sharp throughout the run-in. They will push. They are very good riders, and we will try to fight with them. Márquez may not feel the pressure, but he certainly respects the threat. With the championship battle this close, experience could become one of his biggest weapons. Marc Márquez's 2026 campaign has taken an extraordinary turn. From a 100-point deficit and serious physical struggles to 3 wins in 4 races, and just 18 points separating him from the championship lead, the Spaniard is once again within striking distance of MotoGP's biggest prize. But unlike the riders chasing their first title, Márquez says another championship would not define his future. He already has the legacy. What he has now is something even more valuable, a second chance. And with 5 riders separated by just 24 points, Márquez looks ready to make every one of those points count. If you enjoy our content, please give this video a like. It really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, predictions, and opinions about today's topic.